Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, and what your goals were coming into this.
My name is Josh. I am 45 years old. I have been working on food probably for about 10 years. I was very rigid and uncompromising about food when it came into the process, and I was open to other options around food.
So, in the beginning, what was going through your mind after we had that first meeting?
I guess what I was looking for mostly is just I felt a lot of burden around food, and like it was stressing me out a lot, and like because my mind was just consumed with the next meal and what's on my plate. And um yeah, there's just a lot of stress and burden around food, and I just wanted to like lift that weight off my shoulders a little bit.
So, what were your habits at the time when we first started together?
um I counted calories, I counted macros, I weighed everything I ate. I ate different meals than all the meals that my family ate.
Mhm.
I food prepped every meal. I and every meal every day was always the same.
So, how are things different now?
Now I still food prep a little bit, but it's more like breakfast and lunch. But dinner, I eat the same meals as my family. I've incorporated a wide variety of foods um, into my meals. Breakfast, or not really breakfast, but lunch, snacks, dinner are varieties of fruits and vegetables, and like my proteins are pretty similar, the same, but like there's more fruits and vegetables in my meal, and my carbs in the evening and my proteins in the evening match my family. So we're eating as a family together the same, which has caused a lot of harmony in the family
Mhm.
and lowered everyone's stress levels. There's a lot less um, agitation, I would say, around mealtime. So once we started grocery shopping as a family and deciding meals as a family, like everything got easy. Like everyone feels happier, everyone feels more affectionate. Like it became more of it became that I was looking for connection with the family,
Yeah.
and I got that connection with the family just by being less rigid and uncompromising. So just being more inclusive with meals and just being less intense around meals
Mhm.
was very helpful. And actually, like the progress I made at the gym by being less rigid around those meals, I actually made more progress by being less rigid around meals, which is very interesting because I think my stress levels were lowered. And so I think there's like some
Yeah.
tie in with that. Like when your stress levels are lowered, you can really make some really big progress in other parts of your life too.
Yeah. It opens up more space.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the word that we landed on was collaboration, like over and over
Yes.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
How that ended
Yeah.
up creating so much space.
It did.
So, what are you most proud of accomplishing during our time together?
I'm most proud of that I was open and flexible about making changes in my life, and that if it didn't work, I would tell you it didn't work. But if it did work, I was willing to say, hey, like my way isn't always the right way, and there's other possibilities in the world to do things,
Yeah.
which is lovely. The small incremental changes that we made over the last 10 weeks were very helpful, and have made, like, I would say that my mental health from first week to week 10 are dramatically different. Like I feel my brain feels at ease now versus like
Cool.
before. Like I was really I didn't realize how stressed I was, like because that was just my normal operating practice.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm like, oh, like I can just like live my life and just you know you can just eat and just chill a little bit and just enjoy each other's company versus before, like I was so just hyper focused on what was on my plate.
Yeah.
And there's the backstory to that. Like, 10 years ago, I was very, very, very overweight. And so, like, I had to turn food around. Just got to the point that I was so hyper focused that I needed to ease up a little bit and realize that there's got to be a balance between nutrition and living your life and being part of your family too. And I was missing out on sweet moments with my family because I was too focused on what was going on, um, you know, on the kitchen scale.
Well, I know that you have to get going, but I want to thank you for being so open minded. And it sounds like overall we raised your life baseline. Like,
Yes, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, my quality of life has dramatically improved over the last 10 weeks, and I really am thankful for you, Liz, to help me reach those goals.
Yeah, I'm thankful for you showing up every day, open minded, willing to trust the process. So, virtual high five. Yes, woohoo. All right, thank you, Josh.